want to play something. Look at this plastic ass bitch. Okay? Why do all of these Republican politicians and the people in Trump's his cabinet and his regime, why do these bitches all look plastic? Why do none of them, and I mean none of them, look natural? Every single one of them, all of them, have facelift, Botox. These bitches are the most plastic ass looking ass bitches. Legit. Polymer, right? They are some polymer fibered ass bitches with no soul. Let's play this.
Law enforcement officers and started jumping up and down, screaming at him, berating him, yelling at him. And then he took a Subway sandwich about this big and took it and threw it at the officer. He thought it was funny. Well, he doesn't think it's funny today because we charged him with a felony, assault on a police officer. And we're going to back the police to the hilt.
Except for the fact that you didn't back the police. You didn't back them in January 6th when they were assaulted and harmed from Trump's provoking the MAGA white racists and stuff. So you never backed them then. But all of a sudden you want to back them over a guy that threw a sandwich. However, come to find out, the judge placed it as a misdemeanor, which is what the fuck it is. But, you know, you see the outrage from these plastic bitches, right? They got a whole lot of outrage. The ones that support Trump, that are doing his bidding, the soulless bitches, they got a whole lot of outrage. They got a whole lot of outrage over a fucking sandwich, but no fucking outrage over trampling the Constitution. There's no outrage over gerrymandering the system, and there's no outrage over constantly, and I mean constantly, trampling the Constitution. And there's no outrage over destroying businesses in America. There's no outrage over Trump being a traitor to the United States. There's no outrage to his administration being traitors and committing acts against the country, not taking the oath of the Constitution serious. There's no outrage for none of that, but there's a whole lot of outrage over a man throwing a fucking sandwich. Was it a footlong bitch? Was it a footlong sandwich bitch? Was that what it was? And it wasn't even slung at the man hard. But she's outraged. This plastic ass bitch and the rest of those plastic ass bitches, they're outraged, right? But not outraged. They're not outraged over anything that is important in the country when it comes to a person that has been a traitor against the whole United States, somebody that has trampled on families' rights, immigration, and all of these different things, because he wants to be the biggest boss in the United States. Not the president. He doesn't want to act presidential, and neither do his cabinet members. They lie, cheat, and steal on a daily basis, but the bitch ain't outraged over that at all. She don't give a fuck, right? This fucking Botox having ass fucking cunt has no outrage over the things that they're doing, using the military that they know have taken an oath to uphold the Constitution and to protect its citizens. She doesn't have a bit of fucking outrage for that. Not one. Not one bit of outrage. But she has outrage over a man who threw a sandwich over the illegal takeover of this DC. These immigration officers who are in this DC stopping citizens from the right to travel the streets in DC constitutionally, But she has no outrage. That's what fake polymer type plastic ass bitches that work for Trump. That's you know, and they're soulless. The bitches are soulless. So you can't expect them to have honor and dignity because they just don't have it. These are attack dog bitches for Trump.